Hi, I'm Sean Ferrick from Trek Culture, and you are watching Live Long and Podcast.
Indeed, and I don't even have the other part queued yet, so we're already live.
Welcome, everybody.
Format. Stick to the format, Jody.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
Dave's probably watching, and he's like, "Oh no!"
You get one host go to Turkey.
I can't find his damn.
Jody, I
intro
gave you
stuff.
one job. One
Yeah,
job.
I did
Run
part
the
of it.
intro.
I did.
You've
part of
already
I'll tell
flunked it. You know what? You're cut.
Okay, I'm cut.
We're
What
sending
time
you
is it in Turkey?
Titan.
Oh, I found it. Okay, I found it.
Okay, here's the intro. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Live Long and Podcast. Tonight, I am filling in for our esteemed host and captain, Dave Mader, as he eats a turkey, visits Turkey. I'm not sure which, but he's doing one of those. I'm your host, Heather Narduzzi, and we've got a lovely panel here for you tonight. Up first, the man, the myth, the legend, Jody Simpson.
That is me.
That is you.
All of
Hello,
those
Jody.
things.
Welcome.
And you are
This is
lovely,
somebody.
right, Jody. I have to say,
What's that? What's that?
Heather said we're lovely. We have a lovely panel. You were lovely.
Indeed, best host ever. I'm not just saying that.
It's an
Well, they
upgrade.
don't call him Daddy Lovely for nothing, you know.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly what I'm known for.
Up next, we have the very excited about this show for all time, Kevin Millard.
Hey, this was actually an okay episode, I guess.
An okay episode,
whoa, whoa,
a
whoa.
glowing review from Kevin
What's
Millard.
going on?
Yes,
here.
that is. Yes, that's about as good as you're gonna get with this season, I think.
Mhm.
This is the peak, is it?
I think so.
Speaking of peaks, up next, former resident of Peaky Blinders, it's Adam Woodward.
Hi, Heather.
Hello.
I too didn't mind this episode.
High praise all around.
Amazing.
And of course, we have tuning in from space.
Yep.
Jeffrey Tubes himself. It's Jeff Mader.
Hey, what's going on? I'm tracking the fault lines, and I'm also, you know what? I thought this episode was very boring until it hit a stride once, the greenhouses blew up, but we'll get to that.
Yes. Yeah. I am going to spend a lot of time on what I'm sure everybody found the best and most interesting part of this science fiction show, the flash mob in the cornfield.
Oh,
Dear God.
That was very 2013.
I will
thought
say,
that was
however,
going to
though,
be a reaction,
when I
Kevin.
did view it and I knew that Dave wasn't going to be on this episode,
Right.
I was like, oh, good. Then we can just
Yeah.
kind of gloss over it quickly and be done with it.
Dave
Well,
would have
you'll be
loved it.
happy to know I have 150 screenshots of that scene alone. Let's get started, shall we?
Hold on. Okay,
All right.
let's get started.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so before we get started, let's have some top level impressions. I think everybody kind of felt this was not terrible.
I thought it was okay, other than the flash mob.
I think it would have been better if Kelly had gotten everyone killed.
For doing a flash
There's
mob.
still time.
No.
Well, I mean, they did get the other crew killed.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't think that was their
but
fault,
like,
though.
she obviously took that ship over. One of these egomaniacal Baldwins has to face a consequence.
Mutiny, Evan. It was a complete mutiny.
That was the theme of the episode, was a bunch of people that are in power or authority. When they do something bad or wrong, there's no accountability. Dev tried to blow up all the greenhouses, killed someone, and they're like, that sucked. Didn't go to plan. You know?
I thought they'd be empty.
Yeah.
Was it Alex? No. Okay.
Okay.
We're
then
okay.
it's fine.
We're
Yeah,
fine.
he does
we're
the
fine.
obligatory, sigh. I'm sorry I did
It's like,
that.
who died? Your kid? No big deal. As long as it wasn't Alex, that's fine.
Yeah, and he said, was Alex there? And Palmer said no, and he sighed. And then he said, a young woman was killed, though. And Dev went,
Dev's like, eh.
yeah, he
Wow, I
does
hear your
not.
cat, I think.
My cat.
Meow.
Somebody's
Okay.
cat was very upset with that particular mention of Dev.
Well, let's get into it, shall we?
Oh, sure. You're in charge. I guess we will.
I am.
There you
Hey,
go.
what are you doing? Okay.
Well, you told me to control things, so I'm controlling things.
I did not tell you
And I
that.
clearly have screwed it up already, so it's fine.
Okay, we open with a time jump 6 months after launch. And we did get some cool space shots this episode, which, I think should not be high praise for a science fiction show after all. But
Hey, the fact that they're in space is pretty good.
yeah,
we got
that's-
science fiction out of this episode. Yay. I was so happy about this.
There was
Okay,
science and
we'll
fiction
take it.
in this episode.
we had both science and fiction.
Indeed.
So they are, what's the name of the ship?
Sojourner.
No, not the
No,
ship
the
that
other
we're on,
one.
the other ship.
Oh,
Chronos.
Cosmos?
Cosmos or Cosmos?
Yeah,
Cosmos
something
one,
with
I
a
think.
K.
Yeah.
So they're getting a transmission from this ship, and they're trying to enter Titan's atmosphere and land on it. This guy notices something's wrong. It's Cosmos 1. The comm line's open. They miss it, and you can tell by all the expressions. Everybody's sad. This was a sad moment when the astronauts on board that ship said, they only had time to say, tell our families we love them. And he said, yes, we will. And then that was it. They lost comms. It was, this was a sad opening.
Cosmos. There it is.
Yeah.
So what's that like? I mean, so they didn't go in too steep. They would have skipped off the atmosphere into deep space, I guess, or into Saturn. No, they're going to be caught in Saturn's gravity, right? After that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That would have been not great.
I would imagine no. They did not.
Now, so then they lose the comms. Everything goes static. We know what has happened. But I did think, did anybody else feel like this scene was like reminiscent of First Contact, where it pulls out from Picard's eye out of the Borg ship? I thought that was a cool shot where they pulled out of the.
It reminded me more of like 2001 or something like that, where it's like, long pan through, circular hallway.
Mm-hmm. And that's our teaser.
A great title.
It's
I
a
love the
really
title of this
great
episode.
title.
So this was
Yeah.
actually, this was taken from a book called The Sirens of Titan by Kurt Vonnegut. And I'm going to go over the themes of that later on because they're really interesting. This is a big leap if you don't know this, and I didn't. But when you find out about this book, it's interesting. It's a we'll come later. I'll get to it later.
That's great. I didn't realize it was a Vonnegut book. I, of course, know about Sirens, and I understood it on that level, but I'm interested to hear what you'll have for sexy fun facts. For All Mankind. Written by Jovan Robinson, directed by Dan Liu. And here we are in the dome. And the children yearn for the corn mines.
They are the children of the corn.
And they're flirting, they're talking, they're meeting up with their friends. He tells them, less talk, more work.
I like it.
A man after your own heart.
Philosophy? Less talk, more work.
Let's talk more work. Come on.
It's
Time
not
is
my
money.
philosophy.
Time is
The
money.
only thing good about that entire scene of the dancing and everything was the fact
Oh,
that
it's
we
not
got
the
to see
dancing
him.
yet.
I know, but we got to see him do Gundam style, which was pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. That was fun. Right before everybody got smashed in the dome.
Well, that's what happens when you do a Gundam style.
It's true, yes, I guess. And now they're teasing him about, oh, it seems like you never get latrine duty. And he's like, oh, my delicate hands. And I'm Dev's favorite anyway.
Do you know who my mom is?
Huh?
Do you know who my mom is?
Exactly. And then she, Lily Dale says something about his birthday present. And then the Russian red shirt girlfriend says, I know what she's giving you and you better be excited. Eyebrow wiggle. And he's like, oh, baby.
Yeah, what a fucking disappointment that ended up being, eh?
Yeah, she's
Listen,
like, yeah.
if you were expecting sex and you got a flash mob, that's a fucking bummer, y'all.
Yeah, yeah, no
Yeah,
kidding.
that's a relationship fucking ender. Like,
Yeah.
Deal
However,
breaker.
it would be kind of bad to be sucked out naked into space. I gotta say.
not
As a
after
You're
a
gonna
flash
go.
mob. After a flash
Duct
mob, that's
tape?
best possible outcome.
And they're smooching, and she's like, gross, knock it off. And now they have a briefing about how they only have enough food to last about 2 months, and that's with all the hydroponics, everything they have. Nothing is coming up from Earth. There's some cool graphs, which I took a screenshot of because I always like a graph. Everything's trending downward. You don't have anything to eat. Starbucks is closed.
Except for that bottom one.
Domino's is closed.
That bottom one's going up.
That's
That must be,
hunger.
like, That must be Dev's profits.
Projected harvest is that one.
Well, then
Yeah,
that's
okay.
good.
Everything else is down. Wait a second here. Rice, potatoes, pasta, flour, and cereals. Okay, so just straight up carbs. That's all we eat in space, carbs.
Yeah, if we learned
Yum.
anything from Matt Damon, it's nothing but carbs.
Matt Damon. Okay.
Matt Damon.
So then they're talking about there's no food. What are we going to do? Everything's terrible. And then they talk about how some people want to go home and if they should be allowed and how they could
It's
facilitate
so bad
that.
up there, you can't find normal paper. You have to use like crappy, like parchment paper or something.
Rice paper.
Yeah.
They could eat it at least.
Oh, there you go.
Stop
See?
writing on the food.
Problem solved. All right.
I love
Episode's
it.
over. No flash mob. Great.
Done.
This was
Yeah,
interesting, though. I mean, like, this is the silent majority that, had nothing to do with the riots.
Hmm.
They just want to do their jobs, and now they've got no food.
Yeah.
Funny how that works.
That's a good point. Should they be allowed to go home?
Well, yes,
Yeah,
they should absolutely. They should always be allowed to go home.
of course.
But I find it interesting that Earth is going to starve these people to death. Like it's basically a siege, right? Like
Mhm.
Yep.
you get nothing.
That's a common theme. What's going on right now in the world, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
So
It doesn't
It's
have to be food to starve a nation.
this one's more direct, though. There's nothing you can
Yeah.
do. Like you are
Yeah.
literally relying on the umbilical cord of the supply ships.
Yes,
Yeah.
at the mercy of it entirely. There's nothing
Yeah.
else they can do about it.
Yeah, they pretty much got you.
Then we got this guy who's reporting on the Mars crisis, and we get a little diagram of what the sons and daughters of Mars control, and then what the M6 have. And we get this shot of the White House and factories, and we get all the different the stock exchanges plummeting. We get all the different reporters, as we often do on this show. They do an update via the news. Miles says we're sticking to our guns. People are protesting pro-Mars demonstrations, and of course they have the riot police. The Russian guy says no. They show some photos of him being chummy with the Russian leader.
They look very happy.
With the other thugs. Yeah.
And now we see him wearing his ankle monitor and smiling upon a photo of his wife as he eats his rice cake or whatever they've given him here.
I wonder if they reused Ed's ankle bracelet.
It's probably the only one they have up there.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Kelly's going to be wearing it soon enough. It's a Baldwin tradition.
They don't know what she did. They don't know that she did that. It was very smart.
Yeah.
They have
Not
something
yet.
much more vile set up for her. They're going to serve her own spaghetti
Ugh. A fate
Extra
worse than the
Parmesan.
airlock.
with a lot of Parmesan on it.
They're talking. That's not Parmesan. They're talking
big
about the Cosmos One tragedy on the news, and now we see what the prison yard exercise looks like on Mars. They walk around the Tree of Hope.
At least they
look
get some
who's there.
nature.
Yeah, it's nature. Come see the nature of Mars. And then Irina says she's got her sources. And listen, did anybody understand this? She said, I get information. He said, how did you manage this? She says, giving prisoners salt and pepper shakers. They don't know how to run a jail. Do y'all know how to do secret spying with salt and pepper shakers? Or do you just want to tell me off the air? Or I don't want to be snitching.
I just imagine paper in this salt shaker. Like, just
Yeah, I'm not
messages,
totally
like,
sure
rolled
the
up note.
reference.
Or maybe the translation was wrong.
Huh.
Maybe.
Or I don't know. I was thinking about her tapping out messages
Yeah.
with her tooth.
she has her ways.
She does. We'll leave it at that. And
She
then
MacGyvered that
says,
shit, that's all.
about the Russian president continuing to blame him for the failures because you failed to protect the interests of the nation. And then he's like, oh, I voted for the leopards eating faces party, and now I'm upset because the leopards are eating my face.
Oh,
Your wife is under threat.
that's a Republican party, right? Same thing.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Her attempts to free him have angered the president, and she's being forced to publicly denounce him. And then he looks longingly at the love tree. And then we have these guys. And what are they doing here? Hiding food,
Poker.
playing poker, frigging around. He says, I want to see Deb. And she says, no. And he goes in anyway. And
Good
then Deb
security.
is, yeah, excellent job on security. Maybe she needs to be shipped back to Earth. Dev is
I know
sitting
her
on-
from some other show too, and it's driving me nuts. I'm gonna have to look her up eventually.
Maybe Adam will know
Hey.
in Sexy Fun Facts.
Are
She
these
was
guys
in,
getting food?
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking they were doing with these boxes here. Is this like food that they've confiscated?
It could
and-
be.
Well, if you're going to destroy this food supply, you're going to prepare.
Right.
Or you're going to seize it.
Yeah.
So
Jody, she was from, if you remember, did you watch 24?
Yes.
She was the Cherry Jones who played the woman president. She was her daughter, if you remember.
Oh, okay. All right. Was she in The Walking Dead?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Anyway, sorry.
no worries. What was I going to say? I don't
Well, she
remember.
does kind of look like Lauren Coleman a bit.
So
Oh, no, I know who that is.
they're talking about, oh, I remember what I was going to say. Has it been established if they're still doing supply runs for the M6 or if they've just cut off supplies altogether?
Well, the guys run the spaceport. like the
Oh,
mothers and
right,
daughters, or sons
Okay.
and daughters or whatever.
Yeah, the
So
sons
they
and
run
daughters
the
who
space
go on
part, so
the
they're not
board.
getting anything through.
Yeah, and if they were sending things up for M6, that could be hijacked, so they would still
Easily, yeah.
have access. Okay, so they're not sending anything at all. So now they're talking about, what are we going to do? Nothing is working. And Dev says,
We tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Well, Dev has an idea. Does he look bothered about the idea?
No.
They're both.
That guy kills people before breakfast. Come on.
Yep. So there's a lot of meaningful looks, and we don't yet know what the plan will be, but you can tell it's not great.
It's easy to kill people when you just ask or tell other people to do it for you.
Sure. Yeah, and I mean,
then
like,
you don't get the experience out of them.
It's just like mass airlocking,
Well,
So
I kind of thought Irina was behind that, honestly, but hey.
I mean, she might be. She does have access to salt and pepper shakers. So.
She might be working with Dev. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
She could be playing every side, yeah.
She certainly could. This is where Aleda is telling them about what went wrong with the Cosmos ship.
Yeah.
And
she's got like the panicky commander here.
Yeah, then Commander what's-his-face says, yeah, we're pulling the plug. We're not going. We're going home.
He's not wrong, though.
He's not.
He's with a Baldwin.
He's talking to a Baldwin.
He's with a Baldwin. It's not going to happen, but it was nice that he tried.
Yeah. And she says, wait, let's talk about this. He says, there's nothing to talk about. I'm the commander and we're doing it. And then everybody else in the ship is super uncomfortable that these two are arguing about this. And then I believe this is when Kelly says, listen, my dad chickened out and regretted it for the rest of his life. And that's why the Russians beat us to the moon. We have to have some balls here. And this guy's like, what? Balls?
I don't know what those are.
I don't know. What are we doing? And he says, no, we're not doing it. Now, do you think that the other people on the mission want to give up and go home, or do some of them want to follow what Kelly is suggesting? It's hard to tell because I find they all just look like really uncomfortable.
Yeah, who cares? He's the commander. He technically has. He's a judge.
I would imagine that they want to go based on how quickly they're like, well, we got to go. Like there was
like no, go back, leave.
No, got to go. Like land. Go to.
Oh, Titan. right, yeah.
Like
when they were at the end of the episode going toward Titan, and like Kelly's like, we have no choice, and the other two crew members are like, she's right. Like
right away.
They didn't argue at all. Actually, they supported Kelly. So I think that's the answer to your question.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Like this guy has been the wrong choice for commander since. Like, why would they ever choose him? Not sure. I can't remember how they got there with him. But
because like the first thing was wrong, and he panicked and froze.
Yeah,
like, that's not what you want from a commander.
No, he's not. He hasn't got that NASA spirit, where you just want to get there no matter what the cost.
Yeah, where you go, you teach your kid how to ride a bike, he dies, and then you go land on the moon late.
And you torture a guy on the moon.
Who does have the spirit? Kelly Baldwin, and she's ready to do it.
Yeah, I can't wait for her to die. I mean, achieve all of her goals.
You're like, this is like more like Game of Thrones for you, Jody. You cheer.
Oh, it really is. I'm like, she's dying this week.
That's hilarious.
You should start a pool.
So he says they're coming home, and then Miles goes in to speak to Aleda, and she's like, oh, I don't want to, but I guess I'll talk to you. So he asked for something. I forget. Pardon?
I liked one of her lines here, though, because she basically says, like, I'm not on your side. I'm not on anybody's side right now. Like, I'm just doing my job. I'm the chick with the headset telling people what to do. Like because he's like, oh, you're on our side. And she's like, I'm not on anybody's side.
That's because
she did make it clear in this conversation that she wants to go home, like to Earth. She's got a family.
Oh, yeah.
There's no stake there. Like, other than it's her job, but like,
Yeah, she could walk away from this. Is basically what she said.
Well, she kind of does have a stake as the CEO of Helios. But
yeah, but
that's she works for Dev. Like how long's that gonna last?
She's there for the Titan mission. That's why she's there in the first place.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And if they pull back and come back, well, at that point she doesn't have much to do. So
well, she says that later in the episode. She said they're coming home, so I'm going home.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense.
And also in this scene, she calls the takeover a coup, and Miles visibly reacts, and she says, that is what it is. Mm-hmm. And you had a lot of goodwill at the start of this, and now it's just dragging on, and what are you doing?
Yeah.
And he's like,
she's basically calling it out, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. And then
for
she says,
who I definitely wanted to die 2 seasons ago. He's okay. I guess.
We like her. Now we get the forced speech from Lady Macbeth here.
Victoria Beckham, yeah.
Natalia Polivanova.
Oh,
and today I'm talking to you. I felt it important for the public to know the truth. And then she denounces him, but she's doing a little code for him.
Hey, Jeff,
I love you.
Jeff, you remember that video of that POW from Vietnam when he was being interviewed?
Right.
And he was doing the Morse code with his what do you call them? Eyelids.
Okay, but what is she afraid of? Is she afraid of the Russians or like what?
Well, she's clearly being told to say whatever she said here, that her husband's a lech. But she's also saying
she's also on Earth now, isn't she?
Yeah.
Which is also true. I mean, her husband sucks. But
but of course she's afraid of the Russians. She doesn't want to suffer the same fate as Irina. She wouldn't last 10 minutes in the gulag. No. She's not getting her teeth knocked out and tippy tapping.
There ain't no salt shakers going on in that one.
This is posh spice we're talking about here.
That's right. Russian posh spice.
Right. Yes.
So, but she does manage to send a Morse code message to her husband who she loves, and he receives the message. And he loves her too. Aw, how sweet.
She still sold you out, but that's fine. At least she loves you.
Those bastards. Well, what was her other option? Be tortured?
I don't think she sold him out. And he knows. I mean, this is the way
he knows. Yeah, you have to.
I think she did. But anyway. I like to look on the bright side of life, unlike the rest of you.
I can tell, yes. So now they're back in the prison yard doing their little chit chats, and Irina tells him that there are the people she knows can't help his wife because she's so closely watched, but something must be done about Koshenko, and the powers that be would back him. They want somebody young and fresh, and maybe him. So maybe Russian president. Who do you think he would be a good president? Look at him.
No, there's only 2,000 people on this base, and he couldn't deal with it. He's not keeping the Soviet Union together. There's no way.
He walked around when a coup was about to occur and was like, "How you doing?"
Yeah, right. How you doing? So,
beautiful, isn't it? Yeah.
But also, he would not be a good president, but clearly Irina is already puppeting him. He would be a figurehead that would be easy enough to manipulate and usher their nation into the 21st century.
Who do you think's going to kill this woman? Because she's not going to live through everything.
She's going to win.
She is going to win. If
She's
anybody
going
to
take her out. The last scene is just going to be her standing around like a bunch of bodies, and she's just done. She's like,
unless
Elena
Elena gets her. Like, Elena's the only person I could see taking her out.
Yeah, maybe.
What about Margot?
Margot comes out of nowhere. I was on this Mars ship they sent me here. I don't know why.
She's still
I'll
sitting in
tell
a
you
cargo
why,
bay.
because Aleda is the only. Like Aleda will go. The only person that can help me solve this problem is Margot.
Right.
And
Margot will have
my theory of last week. Those two are going to get together.
Margot will come back by
Like,
the end of the
get together,
season.
get
She was in
together.
the beginning. She'll come back by the end.
Like
Margot
Scissor get together.
100% will be back. I agree with you. And I think you are crazy for thinking that Margot and Aleda are going to get together. That is a mother-daughter, mentor-mentee relationship. And you are sick for thinking that.
We've already had one of those in this show. Karen and Danny.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, precedent's been set.
So the writers are sick already. We know this.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong with you people? Okay, so he says, I'm afraid this confinement has cost you your mind. And she says, I've been through much worse. And we know that.
She had Karen spaghetti?
Yeah. Yes. That's what cost her tooth.
Yes.
Ah, there you go.
It made her rip her own teeth out.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll never eat again.
So it's only a matter of time before the Russian president falls. She says a month at best. So now Dev says, go ahead and do it. Do the thing. Enact the plan. And he's like, are you sure? And Dev's like, yeah, do it. And then we get this whole bit that I know everyone is super
Biggest
stoked
cock
about.
block ever.
He's talking to Lilydale. She says, oh, did I wake you? And then we get a montage of him doing push-ups and smelling his underarms, which I skipped through.
Like, how long did it take him to get ready? Because, like, he had time to do push-ups. He had time to do a bunch of things. Like, if some chicks like that, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get laid, is like, oh, meet me here. It's like, you're fucking running. Like, you're not waiting. You're not doing push-ups. Come on now.
Are you sure, Jody? I always do push-ups before a booty call.
Oh, do you? Okay.
I just want to look my best, man.
I'm pretty sure those 6 push-ups that he did aren't going to do much.
Okay, so he finds a note that says, Alex, tonight's access code is somebody's birthday. Think you can figure it out?
She really thinks he's stupid, eh? Like, she's like, wow, you think you can do it there, jackass?
Whose birthday was it?
Door unlocked.
His.
It's Alex's birthday. And he goes in the cornfield, and there's a little basket with like a month's worth of food on it. Aren't we on starvation, bro? Anyway.
The biggest piss off about this whole scene is they took away the food.
Yeah. And now they're happy and they're smooching. And she's like, oh, I'll be right back. He starts to get undressed. And then his friends appear as if from nowhere and steal the food. And he's like, oh my God, sorry, I'll put my clothes back on. And then they dance. They do a flash.
He was a little premature at getting disrobed.
Yeah, that was a little much.
A little bit, but I can understand where he's coming from.
Look, he's been on the moon. There isn't a lot of options. The poor guy, he probably thought this was finally happening. I feel bad for him.
You feel bad for him? What about the girl who died in a flash mob?
Oh, yeah, there's that.
She died doing what she loved.
But she was part of the flash mob, so I don't know if I feel that bad.
Yeah, my sympathy is lacking.
No sympathy for the flash mob casualty.
Not much comes from me to begin with, so let's be honest.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
And they're dancing. Everybody's having a nice time, and it's fun. And Alex is like, yay, I thought we were going to have sex, but this is super cool. Thank you. Wonderful. And she does some dances.
A musical cock block. It's amazing.
And then he shows up and they do a fake out. Nope. He's dancing. He's clapping. They're all having a nice time. Uh-oh. What happened here?
So did Dev send somebody out with a BB gun or something?
Well, I was wondering.
You don't see a blast or anything. You it just all of a sudden cracks. It's like, what? How did they do that?
Speculation?
I have none. Maybe he
Anyone
just
else?
went up there with a hammer.
I don't know. They have weapons, I guess.
They said something crashed down on it.
Oh, okay.
Didn't they? That's what I thought they said in the next scene, that something crashed down.
Well, I think that's what they think happened.
No, they said that like there was like some sort of a thing that fell, and whatever they did triggered that. You know, I don't know. They don't really explain it in detail, but they said like once this thing buckled, it crashed, and then that's what caused it. You know, but they did it to 4 different or 5 different domes, so I didn't really understand what they meant.
Like,
you know,
maybe like meteorites or something. Maybe that's what they're blaming it on.
But didn't they point to something underneath them too? Like the rooms, like where they store the stuff was.
Yeah, all the reserves are there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think he's as bright as he thinks he is.
Who?
Dev.
Oh.
Unless
he literally locked himself away from it too.
Yeah, like it doesn't seem smart. Like to do why do 5 and why make it that drastic? Why not just do like 1 or 2 or be like and then use it as like we can keep doing this, you know, or something like that. You know, then it would have been a better bargaining chip. But to do a mass attack where you have 5 domes all at once, and then you're just
he's going for the kill shot.
Right
Is
away.
they got 2 weeks of food. That's it. Make a decision. Like he wants them gone now. He has no patience. He's not going to play a long game.
I wonder what space corn tastes like.
That's Matt Damon. Oh, that was potatoes. Sorry.
Those are potatoes.
Those are poop potatoes.
They were.
So I did think that the way that they did this was really cool once the breach had happened, where they just did it in like flashes. So there was just like a couple seconds of brightness and then dark, but you still hear it. And then you just see like flashes of what's going on for a second, because you don't need to show all of it. We understand what's happening, right?
The beer.
Oh no, the corn.
They look like kegs.
Did any of you think of the scene in Total Recall when it first started? Yes. I was like, oh, is this Total Recall? You know, like, and then I was like, how did they survive?
Get your ass to Mars.
Because they're doing these clips, like you're saying, Heather, and I'm like, how did they survive? Like, how did only one person die? And
like how did they all not just suffocate or get sucked out? Or
obviously it's because they all hit the floor.
Right. Yeah, well that
it's
does
like when smoke happens. Yeah, same idea.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Exactly.
That's what saved them. So then it cuts to the aftermath, the sick bay. Everybody's upset, and we see their friends' feet. And then it cuts to the meeting room again, where they find out they have maybe 2 weeks left of food. I think they said 2 dead, 7 badly injured.
Yeah, something like that.
Injured badly.
And they're all upset. And then it shows
he took out 6
different domes that got hit.
6 domes he took out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 6.
What a jackass. I think he said 5 originally, and then they showed 6 on the display.
Mm-hmm. And then this is where Aleda says, well, the Titan mission is off, so I'm going home.
I don't blame her.
Is it this guy? There was a guy in this episode that I noticed right away when Lee comes in and he says, I can't believe Dev would do this. And the other guy is like, yeah, of course, Dev. He's always just for himself. I was like, yes, finally. Someone is like, yes, he's always been the villain.
Yeah, it's the guy that Miles has his hand on right now, I think.
Yeah, I think.
Finally, somebody else understood what Kevin has been saying all along.
I don't know where you guys come off thinking that every multi-billion trillionaire guy is just out for themselves. Like Elon Musk is not out for himself, guys.
Benevolent billionaire. That's why they both start with B, because they go together. And look how benevolent and sad he is. And Palmer
Until he finds out that Alex is okay.
He's like, was Alex there? He's like, yeah, but he's alive. He's like, oh. Shit.
I think it's more likely Dev makes a move on Alex.
Yeah.
Jeff!
I don't
have a finger display for that. Just letting you know now.
I'm just saying, in likelihood, Elena and Margot, I don't know. He has a weird attraction to this kid, and I don't really get it. Like, what is
He
going on?
loves him like a son.
Does he? Why? Alex,
Why? Why
Alex,
wouldn't he? He's known him since he was a baby.
Alex seems to hate his guts. Like, maybe that's.
I don't think Alex.
Well, fathers and sons never disagree on anything. So.
No. We're known for that, yeah.
I just think it's rich. Like, I don't think he actually even loves Alex. It's more like it's filling a void in his heart with his dad or something. And
I think he just wants
disagree
feet
with you
pics.
there.
I think he just wants feet pics. I think that's what it is. Or he wants the password for the Wi-Fi. One of the two.
He's looking sadly out the window and contemplating.
He's like, oh, wait a second. I blew up my own food supply, technically.
Uh-oh. And now Kelly's sending a message to Alex. Hope you're okay.
She's basically like, oh, it really sucks that you're dealing with this. Try not to be a pussy. That's basically what she said.
Yeah. Be a man. She learned that talk from Ed.
She learned that one from somebody.
Yep. And then she's like, okay, bye. And then she opens her bag and finds this and decides to mutiny. Dad would want me to mutiny. This is cool. Cool shot.
I'm pretty sure that's the family crest for the Baldwins. It's just like it's got some Latin term, and it just basically means like, oh, do it for a Baldwin, only for a Baldwin.
Reminder: be a man.
Yeah. By the way, be a man.
So
and no crying.
Now
don't get on bikes.
Now we see where they have a window to head back to Mars, and Kelly overrides the burn sequence with a very slick graphic. This is definitely what their interface looks like.
Heather, that's called the Baldwin maneuver.
Yes,
I like it
when you don't listen to who you're supposed to listen to.
No. What? Remember the commander there? He keeps going. I'm sure I loaded the new trajectory or whatever, and he said it twice. So she very carefully, I guess, embedded this, deleted his programming, and here we go.
Mm-hmm.
I think she gets away with this scot-free.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, I mean, the Baldwins usually do. So,
and if they don't, they still get away with it. But
yeah.
But the point is that it was going so fast. She had to make decisions like this, so they couldn't go back.
So she did hack the system. Like that's what she did.
Yeah. She did. Look, you can tell her that's the face you make when you're hacking.
Right.
And now they're.
And I love how she just takes over command and starts flying the thing.
Well, he straight up choked. He was like, what do we do? And so
I find it extremely hard to believe that this guy is a commander and people have put him through all the training to be a commander and he acts like this.
Oh, I don't get it. I get it totally. This is a private company. This isn't NASA.
Right.
Private companies don't promote based on skill ever.
That's true. Yeah.
I resent that.
I believe the word is resemble. All right.
Yes.
I resemble that remark. Yeah, but Adam, are you a Nepo baby who chokes when it's time to initiate the burn to Titan? No, I don't think you are.
We don't know.
This
technically,
guy
we would know.
I guess.
He might be that guy.
Here's a graphic that looks like Margot drew it because of the circle. And now the burn is starting and they're realizing it's not what they had planned. Updating Sojourner T course projection. And he's like, oh my God, it's confirmed. Oh no, what do we do? And Kelly's like, get out the joystick. I'm going to drive.
He's literally looking at Kelly going, what do we do?
Yeah.
Well, she is the flight commander as well. So it's kind of makes sense for her to be the one that's moving the ship here.
And she's ready. She's ready to command this flight. Yeah. And she does. And then Miles
does his best impression of me after my kids have talked to me for a while.
facepalm, drinking time.
Yeah, yeah.
And she says, remember what you told me after Sarah was born? And he said, yeah, it's okay to be scared. And she said, take your own advice. And then Mrs. comes in and says, hey, come look at this. And then the ship's on fire. Uh-oh. The heat shield, will it withstand? Kelly thinks it will.
She's like, I don't care. I'll die trying.
She's a Baldwin. She'll either crash on the goddamn planet or she'll land this puppy.
That's right.
No going back.
She was willing to risk death
But
for
the
this
big
mission.
question here, guys, before all of this, the biggest question that we have, though, is who is she going to have a baby with on this mission?
Well, not Buddy, who's the commander. He can't make a decision at all.
Yeah, right.
It'll be the other guy.
All right.
So she gets the joystick and drives them. And I really loved this part where Miles was like, broadcast it, put it on. Everybody should hear this. This mission was crewed on Mars and staffed by people from Mars, and everybody should hear this.
And he's like the de facto president right now. So
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And it was very too like a classic science fiction and like movies in general trope that it cuts to all the different people watching it excitedly. And it just, I thought that was great. It was a good.
Yeah.
So we have the diagram again, and this is where they have the conversation about everybody should hear. And then they cut to all the different places. Everything's on fire. Everyone's nervous. They're drinking. They're watching on the promenade. Dev is
promenade.
It's the promenade.
It's the Starbucks promenade. It's the Starnod.
The Dominod.
The Dominod. Yeah, there you go. The Dominod. I like that.
And all the different shots of everybody listening intently. Danger, heat shield failure imminent. Kelly doesn't care. She's going for it.
Go back to, please.
Kelly
Where
doesn't
it
care.
shows the dash.
Yeah.
One more.
Well, too far.
Okay, go forward.
Like
What's with the picture?
Who is it?
I
I don't know.
Who is that? I don't know who is that.
Whose computer is that?
I don't know.
Is it Kelly's? Is that the guy that's gonna?
What's
get
the
her pregnant?
DFO? What do they do?
Is that Alex?
Oh no, that's
like, is that
that's our background.
Alex's dad?
Maybe.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's probably who it is. It's Alex's dad. Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
good call.
I think it is interesting that we juxtapose Kelly, who does love Alex, but she'd rather try this death defying mission.
Yeah.
And then Elena, who her family couldn't get her out of the house fast enough, she's like, I just want to get back to them. Like, do we just suppose those two characters? It's kind of interesting.
But Aleda has gone now 9 years on this journey to find ice or something or whatever. Like
Kelly. You mean.
Kelly, pardon me. And like she's been a failure for 9 years. She needs a win here.
She's got the Baldwin way of parenting, which is
But yes, exactly. Of course she's going to choose her mission and her work over her children. Her father did.
Yeah.
And her mother.
And her mother.
Well, her mother later on.
Well, only when she got to know her. I mean, really, because by that point,
Except for that whole where she was sleeping with neighbors' kids. You know, but past that.
Maybe that's what Kelly's going to do.
Well, she's at that age now. Yeah.
Oh, well, anyway, the ship's on fire, as is this conversation. And Dev is looking at his hands sadly.
who can we kill today?
I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know, but apparently
they're
you were grabbing people's butts in the.
I was, yeah. Okay, so yeah, right. This is what had happened there. They had lost comms.
Oh, this is like the blackout period.
Yeah, that was all the blackout period, which of course I thought about when we were watching the Artemis 2 launch and
Return.
the blackout period,
Yeah,
the
the
return.
return,
Sorry, you're right. Yeah, that was pretty wild. So it's the loss of signal. Everybody's waiting. quietly.
I love that they
I don't
played
think
the
that's
same
the
kind of
scale.
crackle, that static that you hear when.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mhm.
That's the universe.
Connecting. You know what would have been rad though if they played the modem noise, like you're connecting the
Actually,
dial-up.
I would have liked it right after it said connecting. A Teams window would show up and then it would crash and I'd have to reboot. That'd be fun.
They probably had to reboot a few times. And now everyone's excited and they're cheering. Data received. They're high-fiving. The promenade is alive with the sound of space.
It's the Dominad. I think we've already established that.
We've established that. Pardon me.
Jeff has established it. Yes.
That's the new name.
Everyone's high-fiving. Aleda does the fist pump.
It was a weird fist bump. It didn't look so
That
good.
was a weird fist.
Yeah,
bump.
she was like,
Oh, you know what though? That goes back into another theory we have, Heather.
What's that? Jody. You're getting kicked off this podcast. They're so happy. Okay, but this was the coolest. I loved this so much. This was the coolest shot this season, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
I love the clouds and the sky and Saturn's rings. I just thought this was terrific. Beautiful. This made me think of Voyager.
I'm not sure that's a good thing, but okay.
And now they're suiting up and they're real happy now. And they're walking out. This was nice.
Can I say, when I watch this scene and they show you what Titan looks like and they're all smiling, they're all so happy to be there, I was just like, I would be shitting my pants. I'd be like, this is horrible. This is horrifying to look at. Like, this planet will kill you.
Yeah, but look at those stones though, man. Those would be great skipping stones.
That's true.
There's no water, Jody.
Fuck this planet then.
You don't know that yet.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do our little step in our moon boots onto
I love
Titan.
how they all have like gardener's boots on. It's great.
I would have loved it if somebody went ahead of everybody else too. That would have been great.
Just like they did every other time. Yeah.
Do you have the shot of the planet?
Wait,
Yes.
was Poindexter not there? Did he not go out, or did he go?
Oh yeah,
home?
he was there. There
Was
he
he
is.
there?
He
Yeah,
just
they're all
didn't
there.
have his glasses
Oh,
He doesn't
on.
have his glasses on. Yeah.
I see.
The planet looks literally terrifying. It looks like demons are gonna come out of the woodwork and kill you. Like,
You know what it looks like to me? Do you remember the old intros for the movies for like the Don Simpson and Jerry Bruckheimer things?
Yes.
Where it it spans in and then it like does the like lightning and then
Yeah.
The one tree.
it literally looks like that.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how foreboding it looks, but you're not wrong.
Well, they're happy that they're on another entity in the universe.
And I mean, the alternative is that they would have burned up in the atmosphere and died.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I guess
so it's a win.
A win. Yeah. There's
Okay, so what I don't understand here now is that they have to make fuel to go back.
yeah.
What are they making it out of?
I don't know.
Okay.
no idea.
And like they're really far out there. Is a transport coming to save them at some point?
Is
that
there
happening?
astro?
Well, it takes them like how many months? 18 months to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Maybe Colby Day knows because we certainly don't.
Maybe.
That's the end of our screenshots.
All right. All right.
But what time is it now, Heather?
It's time for sexy fun facts with Adam.
With
Sexy
who?
fun
With
facts with Adam. You're not Adam.
Let's go.
There
No.
you
That
are.
was Adam.
Okay, so guys, do you know how long it would take them to talk to that Sojourner crew?
A long
From-
time.
No, tell us.
Well, from Earth, it's 1 hour and 20 minutes. So I wasn't clear how they're talking so quickly.
Science fiction?
Yeah, it's 1.4 billion kilometers from Earth to Titan. I don't know how many from Mars. That is crazy how distance. But it still only takes. I mean, this is before subspace communications. It's 1 hour and 20 minutes one way.
Well, that would depend on the orbits too.
Okay,
Sometimes
but
it'd be
you're
close.
talking about an hour to get there. Like that's a long time. Anyway, crazy. Okay, let's talk about this book. This is kind of cool. So the book is called The Sirens of Titan by Kurt Vonnegut Jr. It was published in 1959. The story examines free will, omniscience, and the meaning of life using interplanetary travel and absurdist events to explore philosophical questions. It follows a guy named Malachi Constant, the richest man in the future North America, whose extraordinary luck he attributes to the divine favor. He's drawn to the cosmic journey, which takes him from Earth to Mars, then to Mercury, back to Earth, and then finally to Titan. The themes are free will versus determinism. So the novel questions whether humans truly have control over their actions or are guided by cosmic forces. Another one is the purpose of human history. He satirizes that humanity's search for meaning suggests that much of history must be orchestrated by forces beyond comprehension. And then absurdity and satire. The story uses humor in absurd situations to critique human arrogance, war, and the pursuit of wealth.
Huh.
The three main characters, Malachi Constant is a wealthy, self-centered man whose journey forces him to confront fate and purpose. There's Dev. Winston Rumford, a space explorer who becomes, where is he? He basically, he's your Ed Baldwin kind of character. And then there's a dog.
Who's the dog?
His name is Kazakh.
Alex.
Alex. So anyway, that's the real title of this episode and why it was named that.
Great.
Yeah.
That's certainly not a coincidence.
No.
So a lot.
I couldn't figure out why they called it that until this, actually. So, because I mean, it didn't really make sense to me. But anyway, we're good. That's all I got tonight, Heather.
Okay. Well, in that case, does anyone have any further thoughts before we get into our ratings?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
It was okay.
Well, let's get into our ratings then.
Oh, you have
let's start with Jody.
Oh, I'll do. What did I give last week's? Sorry, I can't see it.
Last week you gave it a 3.5.
Oh, okay. I definitely didn't like last week's.
You did not, no.
Okay, well, I definitely like this one more. I'm gonna take 2 off for the Nicki Minaj flash mob. So
yeah, is Nicki? I
let's
forgot
do
about that.
7.
Is Nicki Minaj MAGA in this timeline too?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. 7.
A 7. Excellent. Adam, what about you?
I as we went through this episode, I liked it more. I'm giving this an 8, and I'll tell you why. I forgot to reference one thing, the Ferris Bueller quote too.
Right, Bueller. Anyone? Bueller. Dave is not here. Kevin.
It was okay. 6.
A 6.
I thought you would have given that at least a 7. I'm surprised on that.
I was going back and forth.
That's pretty good for Kevin though.
No, but he gave us about
for this show.
Yeah, it's
Well, that was a better episode.
7. It's like a 7 for me. Jeff, what about you?
7.1.
7.1 for Jeff. Okay. So that gives us
Sorry, Jeff, you went over. It was
combined
7.
average.
Can I just try to sway you guys up a little bit? Because
Sure.
First of all, this had like actual space stuff happening. We had a ship. We had drama on that, like people dying in space. It was great. And then we had like a landing on a planet they have never landed on before. This wouldn't accomplish it. For me, it checks some boxes. I liked it.
Yeah, but
You
there
know
was a
what?
flash
That's
mob
a good
to
point.
Nicki
I will
Minaj's
go up
starships.
half a point for that.
Yep. And there was a cock block.
And there was a cock block, major cock block.
I don't appreciate the flash mob. I could have done without it, but seeing Lee get involved was kind of fun.
That's true.
I went up
Hey.
half a point.
I'm twice my score from last week. I'm gonna just stand where I am.
I'm not budging. I'm not budging. I'm good.
Jeff, would you like to adjust your score, or are you holding firm at 7.1?
I'm holding firm.
Mhm.
I'm right on the average. I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
That is correct. And the IMDb average is 8.1. People really liked that one. So that means our combined average is 7.6. So, certainly not the glory days of yore, but we're going somewhere. Things are happening.
Yeah, this
Good.
is good. If we can
Definitely an
continue on
improvement.
this frame for the next 3 episodes, I'll be really happy.
Excellent.
I think
Well-
you're asking for a lot.
I probably am, Jody, and I probably agree with you on that too.
But I'll never forget how much this show hurt me for 2 seasons.
3 for me.
I can forgive, but I can't forget.
Exactly.
It touched him inappropriately.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much to everybody for joining us. Thank you to our esteemed panel. I hope Dave and Jane are having a wonderful time in Turkey. And we will see you next week for All Mankind, episode 8 of season 5, title unknown to me at this time.
I can tell you.
Give me 1 second. I can give it to you.
And perhaps
That's
Jody
a
would
great
be
title.
Thank you. It's based on a
Fine.
Kurt Vonnegut book.
Actually, I don't have a title for it. I thought I did, but I don't. So you're out of luck.
Well, maybe Jody would be so kind as to roll the outro.
Well, hold
And-
on.
Thank
Well,
you,
it's going to take you
everybody.
10 minutes, but we'll see.
All right. Well, in the meantime, let's spotlight Adam because that's the
Okay.
button I clicked on.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Hello,
I'll
Adam.
get you a name of this episode while you're doing that.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sounds
Or
good.
next week's episode. Pardon me.
And in the meantime, check out all the wonderful shows on the Live Long and Podcast Network,
Like
such
what?
as Super Mater Brothers, where they review
Ah.
Survivor,
Ooh.
season 50.
It's
We got a
okay.
3-hour
We have
episode coming up.
another-
It is another book.
It is another book
It is another book, Brave New World. Aldous
Brave
Huxley.
New World.
by Aldous Huxley. Wonderful. Okay, now we're on to something. That book is such a feel-good, fun novel. I can't wait to get into that next week, folks.
It was almost like this was written. I gotta say, parts of this are really written for like, and this was done probably 3 or 4 years ago, or 2 years ago. It's so timely. Like it's just the airing of what's going on in our world and the idiots in charge. And
Well,
Who could
I
have saw
mean,
this coming?
I was just going to say,
The
it's not
Simpsons.
that hard to predict patterns right now, I don't feel.
No.
But on that wonderful, cheerful note, I'm your host, Heather Narduzzi. Thank you for boldly going where some have gone before. Good night, everybody. End transmission.
Beam up some Star Trek content with Live Long and Podcast. A roundtable movie discussion with Hey, did you see this one? And take a peek into the darkness with Heard Noise, Must Investigate with Michael Chan. Watch us duke it out on trivial debates. And let's chat about TV with the Super Mater Brothers. It's all here on the United Federation of Podcasts.